Hey, good morning, friends. It's Joe. Welcome to my animal spirituality video for Monday, January the 6th. Hope you're doing well on this Monday morning. We have a winter storm coming across the country. I'd ask that if you are in the eye of that storm or anywhere in its path, please use extra caution and always, please look out for unfortunate animals and people who do not have a home and are in these tough elements. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about animal spirituality, but I'd like to start out by telling you that over 20 years ago, when I was president of a pet loss organization, we would have oftentimes animal communicators come in and ask to speak to the animal that was deceased. And I was quite skeptical at the time. I wasn't totally shutting it out, but I was questioning how legitimate it was. Well, I want to tell you that in the last 4 months or so, I have been studying animal communication. Think about it, it's something that we have done all along. We just don't kind of make it official, if you will. All of us have communicated with our beloved animals and felt sometimes them communicating with us. So imagine a scenario where you are focusing on this all the more. And that is exactly what this course of study that I'm looking at is all about, to be more aware of it, to be more present. And I feel as if it's something that I will take with my newfound goals and objectives to bring animal spirituality to the world. What we can learn from them will be certainly highlighted. And then, yes, making sure that I can get to as many people as possible to offer more respect and compassion to the animals we share this world with. If you're interested in joining anything that I'm hooking on to at this point, I welcome you to give me a message and I'd love to hear from you. Today, I'm going to talk about two books in the Bible, the book of Numbers and the book of Job, both books of the Old Testament, but both books where not only were animals communicated with, but they were learned from. Directly, Balaam's donkey in the book of Numbers, chapter 22, speaks out because the bottom line was the donkey, Balaam's donkey, sees and recognizes God and his spirit before Balaam does. He also has a code of ethics better than that of Balaam. And it's certainly an indication that God is telling us that we can communicate with our animal friends. And Balaam's donkey is a classic example of this, even under adverse situations where Balaam wasn't treating the donkey very well. Look up Balaam's donkey, and maybe you can pick up some more about this beautiful being from centuries and centuries ago that really can bring us some positive spirituality. And then there's the book of Job. Well, in the book of Job, Job has quite the tough life, doesn't he? We all know that part, or we would assume we know that part, that Job has a difficult life and really doesn't know where to turn next. Well, where he turns, either directly or indirectly, is to the animals that are surrounding him. He finds out that these animals are filled with joy. He finds out that these animals are filled with wisdom. He finds out that they're filled with spirituality and lessons that can bring him out of his difficult place and into a place of more peace and love in his life. We will examine all of these animals and more in more detail going forward in the coming months. For today, I wanted to leave those two examples with you as situations that we can look at from, again, the Bible being so old, but these lessons being brought into today and how we can use them today with the animals that we share our world with. Well, my friends, that's my message for you on this Monday. As always, I hope it was helpful. I always welcome your comments and your thoughts. And always, mostly and most importantly, I appreciate you being here with me. I am going to try to be back here tomorrow again with a scripture reflection. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful and safe Monday, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.